What's up, gamers? It's Dom here, back once again. We're talking Battlefield Portal here. Now we have the web builder for it here that has come out before the game has dropped early. If you have the Gold Edition or EA Play on Friday, we would jump into the real game here. But let's see what this designer builder on the website is going to be like. Now I see on the top right here that we already have a way to go and manage our experiences. That's gonna be interesting to see if we can actually go through there and see if we can move this over, or if it automatically moves over from the game. We'll have to be able to see when the game actually drops there, but I'll keep you guys updated in that regard there. Next up, we have some of the game modes here. We have Conquest Large, we have Conquest, Rush, Free For All, and Team Deathmatch there. There's also some there's like a little wrench icon on these two there. So I'm kind of curious on what's different with these ones. But nonetheless, let's go here with Conquest. Now we can select our map rotations here. Now I want to go through here actually and see Conquest Large, I believe, has different map rotations. We can even have a plus to just quickly bring it over there. We're gonna get rid of it there though. And we're gonna go back to game mode and do Conquest normal. And let's just go put down Battle of the Bulge there and go to game mode details. Now we have the maximum amount of human players here. So from what I've gathered here on how this works here is, say I want to have only like 2 players. All right, 2 human players. I can set them both actually to only be on blue 4 or op 4, blue team, red team, whatever you call them there. And I can populate it with the rest for, AI, kind of making that PvE, make your own co-op, your own kind of like story experience in that way, actually. Or you could just go and explore on the map, I guess, too. Here you can say your game time, the amount of per squad character limit. Now this is, you can't have everybody go out there as the same class from 2042 on the specialist, or have everyone go out there as AT. There'd be a limit there. Or you could just set it to 4 and it won't matter. It'll kind of just do their own thing. We could show how the squad spawn type will be. We have reinforcements. Let's go here. I'm going to set this to 2 for later on we go into modifiers. Now we have some modifiers here for gameplay, turn the friendly fire on or off. The extreme weather effects like the hurricane we saw in the beta, I believe, on orbital. If the stationary weapon emplacements are there for MG Nest. The classic soldier weapon tuning. So this is going to be the balance between the old games. If you want to have the old weapon to feel and have them a bit unbalanced, it's all up to you. If you want aim assist there, aim assist, zoom, snap. So I guess it just snaps to the enemies right there if they drop their weapons on their death or not, which has me curious in that regard there, is that they said, I'll be able to see more when we get more into the editor, but they said that you would not be able to select the 1942 characters and then give them like Battlefield 3 weapons. Or have a Battlefield 2042 character and give them like Battlefield Bad Company weapons, stuff like that. But can they still pick them up if they kill somebody who drops that weapon? That makes me wonder there. Hopefully that's something that is incorporated here already or will be later down the line. Next up, we have the man down types. If someone goes down, how we deal with that. Some sprinting, health regen, if they can go prone. Just some more stuff here. The Traversal Sprint, so the double tap shift, double click the left stick. You're going to be running with your gun up there. Squad revives, set if they're allowed. Vehicles, combat vehicles. Next up, we have the user interface here. You're going to turn the HUD on or off. Next up for AI. So this is where I could go through here and set the amount of AI on the side. So here we could do 60 AI on the opposing side, and there'll only be 2 of us there in the for player account. Now the AI type is important because there's a PvE, a PvP, and of course no AI. The PvE are the AI that has a fixed number that cannot be replaced. So basically these are ones that cannot respawn, it looks like. PvP AI will automatically spawn and can be replaced by human players. So let's see more about how that works there if you can get a bit of both. AI difficulty, you can also change around, you know, if you wanted them to be able to prone, revive, stuff like that also. Restrictions now. So here we have the map in default. I believe I picked Battle of the Bulge, so it would default to 1942. So let's go 1942 here, and we'll do, like, I guess, Battlefield 3. How about that? We got a nice little look here, seeing the troops. Get a little preview there. Next up, we have the factions. We have from 1942, the US, the UK, and the Germans. And then here on Battlefield 3 side, we have the Russians and the US of A. You can actually enable and disable which classes you would want to show up. Let's check out the weapons now. So we can see the 1942 side here, the STG, give them Car 98s, M1 Garand, R1918, MP40 Thompson. So we have a look of all the weapons here that they'd be able and allowed to use there. So if we don't want them to use STG, we can just click it, turn it off there. All the stuff here on the Battlefield 3 side, which I imagine Battlefield 3 will probably have more weapons than 1942. It looks like, yeah, a ton more. But this is the thing I was saying, like, it would be nice if I could more or less have, you see how we have filters here in 1942 and Battlefield 3? If I could have my 1942 guys also use the Battlefield 3 weapons, you know? Because maybe I want that look of the character, but I want them to have, you know, a different type of weaponry, like have the futuristic guys use the 1942 World War II weaponry there. But we have a good bit of variety of weapons here, just from the first initial glance. I know we'll do probably more of an in-depth look there of the weapons. Attachments here. Not too much really on the side for 1942, but there actually is a good bit we can jump into on the Battlefield 3 side there. If you want extended mag, so yeah, there's a ton of stuff here on this side. You know, so poor 1942 doesn't have that much for attachments, but as to be expected. Vehicles to be allowed. Now it's actually not showing up. There we go. Now it's showing up the pictures of them. I was like, that'd be really important if the pictures were showing up here. So that's pretty cool, seeing all the vehicles you can allow. If you want only like a fighter plane fight there, only a tank fight. Gadgets. See which ones are allowed. Bazookas. Mark II grenades, stick grenades. Character gadgets. So I think this will be a lot of fun going in here and seeing what gadgets each side gets to be able to allow to use, because it could really shift the tide of, like, you know, technological advances and bonuses that 3 would have over 1942. And then next up, we finish that. We'll just name this test on test, create. All right, actually now we can go in here and show the code. So if you want this code, you can go in and you can use this default thing I just threw together. Now the rules editor I'm not able to get into right now, which I believe is because we have to have the actual game for that one there. But all in all, that was the Battlefield portal from the website builder here. If you guys want to mess around with it also, I'll leave a link down below. Tell me guys' thoughts. If you guys want to go play with the friend of Bendos and I, there is a Discord link down below also. Other than that, you know what to do. Like, share, comment, all that YouTube stuff helps the algorithms. And stay safe, everyone. Peace out.